Before we begin, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, sweeties, the chapter starts with Jajaji standing there, thinking about what Faria said and how Yuri loved her but they lost each other. He also hurt her. And it's not a coincidence that he did that. Suddenly the rest of the class arrives at this place and finds Jajaji. They're happy, but she's upset because she didn't want anyone with her in this quiet place. They walk, afraid they might fall, and they cry all the time. Suddenly David arrives, wanting to know what they were talking about with Faria. Felix arrives and jokes with them, and they decide to go and take pictures together before going into the river. CM takes pictures of Jajaji too, and David suggests she go and have fun with them in the river, but she decides to stay alone. This makes Adrex go and catch them, taking pictures of her and throwing water on her to get her to go into the river with them. She stayed and enjoyed her time for a while, and Sak told them that he had seen her house before, and that there was a mark, like a tiger on the skin. Everyone who saw it wondered what it was, and she also wondered what had happened to her. She was sad that she couldn't see it and said that it happened when she was little, but she couldn't remember what had caused it. When she was sad, they would joke with her about her scar and make her go down to the river with them against her will. Of course, Ismatzin had taken pictures of them, and they would go around joking with him all the time. She was happy, and they played together in the fire. She was happy with the rest of the group, and they were really doing well. They passed the time and went home happy, especially Jay and Gigi. But she was shocked when she found Angelo, sitting with the camp supervisor, who asked her where she had been. He refused to speak to her at all. Ars came and Angelo confronted her, saying that Cyrus's family had contacted him and that he had gone to the hospital through his friends, and that she was the reason for what had happened. Whether or not, and you see that she always causes problems for them, especially Ars, who thinks she is crazy because she always hurts people and does not listen to their words at all, but Angelo wants to know what happened, and because of that, Kiefer Bijou informs him that he is the one who did this to Jai, and that he made this place of Jai because Cyrus used to hit her. And if it weren't for them, it wouldn't have been Jai. Jai would still be fine. And Cyrus did this because he wanted her to leave Angelo as a very strange stranger, and take them back to their camp the next time. She goes with Kev under the supervision of Aries and Angelo, so she goes with him and sees that there is something inside her and asks him why, and he promises her that he will tell her the truth. And because of that, she asks him whether he really harmed Faria or not, and this is what he is sure of, and I still don't understand why he did that. And that's why he tells her that Faria was everything to him. He had no intention of hurting her. But after that he found out that she was still in love with Yuri. This upset him because of this, and he hurt her, and I can't stand the amount of jealousy that was there, and I see that he is like his father in this situation, but she is sure that he is different from his father much better, and because of that he feels sorry for her and promises her that this will never happen, that I will never hurt anyone at all, and that's why she asks him how he broke up with her, and this is what happened because Michael showed her pictures of them together, and for so, she goes and walks and gets very emotional, and when she asks about Yuri, he won't talk because he doesn't know what to do, and wants her to keep asking him about anything in her, and he gives her answers and comforts her in talking. They are happy together and they walk. So time passes and she is asleep, but she is surprised that Kif and Yuri are bonding with her, and this is because she does not run away from them like every time and wakes up. Kif and Yuri don't. They leave her alone, and that's why they think about what happened at night before they go to sleep. When I drank, I went to the classroom, and they were filming her. She was completely out of it, doing strange things. She was really crazy and totally abnormal. She didn't like what happened, and they untied her with the rope they had tied up. She came out of the tent and found everyone sitting there, scared of her because she was really crazy. Kiefer was teasing her, because she had been calling herself Barcode for a while. And that's why, she had played that character in a school play before. Then CM showed her the video of her acting, holding a knife, chasing everyone, and they literally hit her and teased her. She was wondering which one to sacrifice, and she was chasing after anyone she met, especially Kiefer. She was really crazy, and everyone was scared of her, especially Cien, who was literally terrified of her and couldn't sleep because of her. She could do anything to them, and then she would go and apologize to them, so they would forgive her right away. She needs to take a shower, and the day is already passing, and she goes to do this all the time, but Faria goes to her while she is brushing her teeth and makes her know that she is doing well with her body and tries to bother her all the time and makes the girl focus very much on her, and she sees what is on her face and what she goes to check for herself, and she becomes very obsessed with herself and her appearance in the middle of a follower. Gega comes to her, who is surprised at what she is doing this and how she cares about herself. To this point, the class is happy with this good food, but Jai comes and rejoices with them, and it is a very harmonious class. And when they start joking, how does he stop them? Because he is jealous of her, of course. But they go to eat Act's food, and she loves this food of hers and sees that This cake is very sweet, but suddenly Feria comes, anticipating the taste of it. And everyone sees this, and Anna, she's very jealous of her. But Jaga gets annoyed here and sees that she's trying to eat and gain weight, and she's making fun of her. She also sees that Feria is only thinking about herself and is always pushing her around. She finds her very strange, and she's actually with Teor and Kever, but Kever goes to her and gives her his food, pretending he's not hungry at all. Yuri is obviously annoyed by their good treatment. She goes and enjoys the food, eats to kill time, and walks with Kever and the team, who are bored and thinking of playing a new game with Jaga, who was impersonating Barcoda. They're really teasing her, so he goes to find out from her that Barcoda was always a beautiful and charming person, and that after she did the play, she became pregnant. They think she's pregnant and check on him and his apartment and even joke with him. Suddenly, they go and beg the supervisors to let them participate in the activities like the other departments, but they refuse because the department isn't allowed to do anything. He's completely lost in thought as he walks by, wondering what they're hiding from her. They go play truth or dare, and then they dance all the time. Kiefer laughs at them, of course, and they're all happy together. She hopes everyone is happy and doesn't fight because of her. That's why they let the Jaija choose truth or dare for her. David asks her if there's any chance of him being with her without Kiefer, which annoys Kiefer and Yuri. But he says he's just joking and it's just a game. That's why Kiefer tells them that she used to call him King of Kings, and she immediately tries to silence him. He then asks her about someone who makes her think about him, which makes her sad. She tells him that when she was a child, she woke up in the hospital and doesn't remember anything that happened to her, but she still has scars on her body. When she returned to her grandmother's house, she learned that this happened because of the man she married, but she doesn't remember anything. And they can see that what happened to her, she suffers from occasional amnesia, and they check on her, but she keeps getting confused. So they go and ask Yuri, and he chooses to tell the truth. That's why they ask him when he fell for Jay, and he says it happened during her first few weeks at the station. They're moved, and that's why they ask him when he was going to tell them about her engagement to Gigi. It literally shocks everyone. That's why he tells them that the connection between Yuri's family and Gigi is nothing more. They're surprised because they didn't care that she might be suffering from what happened. So they confront each other about what happened to Percy. They start arguing, and Jay gets scared because she didn't want to fight between them. They confront Gigi about how she should have left the station when it was ruined because of her. This makes Kafer hit Josh, and he doesn't want anyone to talk to Gigi at all. This is where the fight between them starts. And Jaji tries to stop them all the time, shouting, and seeing that everyone is fighting because of her, and she doesn't know how to act. But the supervisor comes here and stops them immediately, not knowing what happened to them. Kiefer looks at Jaji and sees that everything is being destroyed because of her, and that this once harmonious class is now filled with animosity because of her. So he passes by Jaji, who wakes up to find Kiefer hugging her. She focuses on him and sees that Josh was right, and she should have left the department at that time. She focuses on Kiefer while he is sleeping and touches him, focusing intently on him because she has fallen in love with him. She is very happy and sees that she is in love with him now and wants to please him. But she is afraid that the department will become hostile. She tells Kiefer that she is still in his hands, and she doesn't want him to be without her. She goes to get closer to kiss him, but she notices that he is awake and tells her that it is just a normal kiss and hugs her, because he likes it. And they kiss here all the time, and they love it very much. And they love each other a lot. But they get up when everyone wakes up. So she goes to look for Yuri and finds him with Ai, who refuses to be with her at all. She asks him if he really loves Jajajai or not, and he confirms it and leaves. She apologizes to him because she lied because his mother talked to her and said that she wasn't right for him in the first place. And she wants to stop him from being with Jajajai because she's the one who really loves him, not Kev. They are shocked. And she's saying all this because she won. Yuri doesn't trust her and doesn't know how to believe her, even though she's telling the truth. She keeps apologizing to her for everything that happened. But suddenly Ars comes to them. And Kev goes to hit her, but Kev stops him. Ars goes to blame her because she betrayed him and came back to Yuri because she loves him and she keeps crying. Ars is about to hit her. Yuri, but how could he beat him and Boywoff? He knew this from the beginning. And if she came in to prevent him from Ella, he walked away. And Gajajia went after Yuri and asked how to do it. So Ella went calling for him in the forest in the middle of this rain. And she was afraid while looking for him. And he was already sitting cold. And she saw that he was hot and suffering from a fever. And that's why she took care of him. And he went to tell him that he was sorry for what happened. He doesn't know why he keeps her love for him and makes her hug him and she feels sorry for him. Because these are just problems, and she can't give up her unrequited love. So he goes to tell her that Omawal takes care of the family and was a little reluctant from the beginning because she loves him and cares for him and his family. Is very strange, and she also likes to joke with him together, and because of that he tells her that he is still wrong and is treating her because he is the one who loved her. He proposes to her and he is the one who arranged their engagement together and told Angelo in order to maintain his company and work, that's because he loves her and will save her from. Kafar, however, sees this as not love, but selfishness on his part. She yells at him, and he is affected and cries. They remain upset, so the day passes, and he falls asleep on her lap. Yana wakes up and wakes him up, and he apologizes to her, but all he did was because he loves her. When she's about to leave, he hugs her, confused. But how can he come here when he is completely disheveled because he was looking for her all night and was worried about her? The whole team comes and checks on her, but she goes to Kafar, who is very upset with her and thinks that she went to cheat on him with Yuri. He is upset and angry with himself and cries. But Jay comes running and sees that he is crying and angry. She tells him to pretend that he did not see anything, and leaves immediately. Jajai does not know what to do and how long she will stay like this. She cries and is really confused about who Jajai will choose between them. Is the solution for her to stay away from the department? What is the name of it, or what will she do? Write in the comments what solution you're going to do, and that's what I know for the next part. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Bye.